Hey comic book fans, today we're talking about the Final Boss issue 8. This has been in the category of titles that I'm always excited about to talk about on the channel when a new issue drops, because it's been able to have a consistency within the mystery of the island, the mystery behind these beings, and the excitement and action and the thriller of the story and the adventure and journey that Braven is on. And that continues with the remaining soldiers that are left, that are stranded on this island, after surviving the war that is currently happening, in that time period. And they come across more as they go deeper to wherever this island actually is, within their knowledge. And it's really cool to them put together these parts at the beginning of each story, watching it grow, and from the perspective of the grandfather, right? Because he's the first one to have the power and abilities, one of the first people to discover this island. And they come across these markings on the wall and these art pieces of these soldiers and these beings in the map itself. And another interesting aspect is it's not making them question their religion, but it's just expanding upon what is actually possible and what actually is within the world. From the perspective of these soldiers, they're understanding that they're not alone, not just in space, but on Earth itself. And that's when they come across, again, the soldiers, the maps. And here's an interesting part. We finally see what is known as the gods, right? The gods of themselves and what they represent, to not just the island, but this overall underworld, otherworldly, aspect and figure. And it's cool to, get a sneak peek to us to understand that it's not just something as simple as fighting. It's not just something as simple as a mystery or a simple king or god here and there. This is an entire system with these gods involved. And as we are now back in the present, both Brazen and his friend, they're going over everything that happened and getting ready for the next fight when the masked vigilante calls them over. Now, the masked vigilante also has a comic book that been dropped. I'm going to do a video on that, so just hang tight. But we see more of the masked vigilante here, and they're trying to get the attention of Brazen and trying to relay a message, get them to understand, but they always seem to not be able to get there in time, because the masked vigilante has to wait because of another fighting match that's going to happen that night that they're already late for. So we have the other side of the mystery. I wonder how the masked vigilante plays a part in this overall story that's going from ground level to god level with the beings that are involved. And this fight is very different from other fights, and it's very different from the outcome. And why do I say that? Because as he's getting ready for this fight, he understands, and the opponent, right, the other side of this fight is not just one guy. Matter of fact, it's not even a guy, it is a creature. And I love that we get the stats of the fighters themselves, just so we have a clear understanding and build of each fighter. Brazen himself, along with his now opponent. This guy reminded me of Reptile, and I don't mean that in a bad way, just that this is a very large reptilian being that they called a dragon, right? He's a dragon of sorts named Drag God. Instead of dragon, it's Drag God. And he is the alpha and leader of an entire race that is operates more like a gang. and they're more on the underground, and they're going back and forth with another gang, which is, you know, actually on the surface. So this fight's not just for Brazen, they're fighting for, like, you know, turf as well, to be able to come above the surface. And so you have that aspect of the fight as well. There's a lot on the line here, and Brazen actually goes into the fight. And it's funny because even this far into his journey, you know, as he continues to fight these beings, you have people like, he's not going to make it, right? Like, he's absolutely going to get absolutely destroyed. And you can't really blame him because these opponents are escalating. And we see his friend watching from the entrance, and as he's watching him, he gets attacked from the back and he's getting dragged away, which, well, you know, as I was reading this, I'm like, what the heck is going on, right? I'm thinking it's something from the past issues, right? Past books, maybe somebody that they didn't completely kill all the way, or something bigger happened. And it quickly cuts away from that to us to show us the fight, and Brazen immediately gets bitten in the shoulder by this monster. The monster he's way bigger than him and way quicker than him, and he doesn't have much over this guy. Not only does he get bit, he gets kneed in the ribs, in the side. So he gets, like, the first attack is a double attack. And we go back to the friend, and he's fighting for his life, and it turns out who he's fighting against is the gang of Dragod. It's his people, and they're coming up here. They're like trying to claim victims, right? And like get the friend out the way. So he's back here fighting a 1v3, like a 1v4, and he's throwing hands with them as his friend is fighting. And nobody sees him because he's in the entrance, so it's not like he's going to get any help whatsoever. And as he's trying to fight them all off, he gets a crack across the face. And that's where the book ends. Like, how dare they end it like this? That's how the book ends. Now we have to wait for the next issue to find out what the heck is going to happen. And that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe for more. And thank you for watching.